Man. Alright, let's finish it. I could have done it, but my cat, Yoshi, had to distract and ruin everything. Man. I wanted to finish it off.
Revelio.
Am I supposed to go there? Yeah. Alright, boss mode, as we all know. Alright, let's be smart this time, hopefully. But I'm thinking if I want to use any other magic. Alright, I don't need it.
Don't like the look of this. Incendio. 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 Incendio.
Alright, the big daddy. Oh, that was a bad move.
Incendio. Incendio.
Whoa! Damn! How did you do that from?
Incendio.
Oh, that didn't work.
Incendio.
Crazy. Oof.
What a relief.
What a relief. Indeed. Learn the trial secret. You mean to learn the secrets of chamber, right?
Another
Harry
Pensieve.
Potter and the secrets of chamber. Or chamber of secrets. Secrets of chamber. Chamber of secrets. Oh man, I need to eat some food.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Go to the map chamber.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
Did I see him?
You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first Pensieve you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensieve.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensieve.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
Not again.
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensieve.
Before the witch from the last Pensieve, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensieve provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Revelio. Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Finally. What's next? Am I not done with the mission or what? So I have to read the mail.
I should ask.
Man. Okay. Let's see.
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Off on another adventure, are we?
After class, once you have completed the tasks I've set for you, I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
What is the architecture? Not again those. Where is that? I didn't open even one of these yet. This is much clearer to see. What's the trick to this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? I believe so. So if it's 10, 13, and what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 13 and 4. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 4. the double one would be 4. Where is this? Yeah, I believe so. I'm not wrong. Hold on, am I doing it wrong? Okay. The top one, let's see if it works. The spider. Spider is 9. I think so. So 9 and 10. Number 3, this is this one. Let's try. It's supposed to be like this. Yeah. This is supposed to be... How? How is it not possible? Hold on. Right? Because that's 21. Adds up 13. That one. And 4. Wait. 13. 17. Or is it the other way? Or is it this way? Clockwise. Should I try clockwise? Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sure someone's gonna comment later on this video like, dude, I forgot. He's supposed to have this, never solved it. I know that you add up the numbers and the center is a total number. The first question, right? So 1, and the spider is supposed to be 1 or 2. This is either 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Either 9 or it's 2. Let's assume it's 2, okay? So if that is 2, and then this is 3, 2, and 3, and that's 10. That 10 would be this owl. Whatever. Let's see. This is owl. What is this? This was the owl? No, they don't even have this thing. I'm giving up on this now. You guys can keep complaining. It's okay. Horse. The music changed. I don't know why. Spider is number 2 and 3. This is so weird. Screw you. I don't need you.
Revelio.
Come back later. And get all of them together. Oh shit. Let me see if this is here. This owl is right here in the 1. It's not here. Interesting. That means, let me see this again. Shit. Addictive. Ow. That's number 2 there, right? So 13 and what is this? 13 plus the this one. That's either 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's either 4 or 7. Let's see that's 7. How about that? So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 21. So that could be either this or this. Yeah, I think it's this. And the other one, let's say spider, right? Spider is, let's say 2. This 2, and that's 3. Then that should be 10, which is owl. What did I do wrong? Oh, owl not supposed to be here. Fuck this, I'm going out. Screw you! Nasty. Seriously. Now listen, I had no food, okay? I'm on intermittent fasting, unfortunately, so my brain ain't working.
Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Ooh, oh shit. I want to take a shortcut. I keep running around, man. Let's take me up there. What's taking me? Okay. What a shame. Should I try it again? Let's see how it. Yeah, screw that. I'll try that on stream. Embarrassing. Extremely embarrassing.
Can't catch bees! Woohoo!
Can't catch what? Where is he? Look at the spiders, they're like far away. Where is it?
I thought about transferring to both battens just to get away from them.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Uh-oh, allergic. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Good off. Couldn't block the music. Sound. My hands are tied. Come on, beast. Let's do something. Let's ride a beast now.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Okay. Let's try
I'm in.
once.
Let's do it.
Brilliant!
What is the game again? I don't know.
Summoner's Court.
This one.
The ever-changing game.
Dang. This is not easy.
Accio. Nothing to it.
I'll try. If I lose, I lose. Who cares? Okay, let's see.
Accio.
Oh, wow. That's stupid. I forgot. We should drop. Yeah.
Accio.
What? That's not cool.
Try to beat that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Lucky shot. Accio.
No.
Accio.
What? I lost.
Not bad. Not bad. Tie game.
No tie.
At least you didn't beat me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, I'm done now. Let me just finish the mission first.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Yeah, a little later.
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared to beat someone of my skill.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you right now, but I'll give you a break.
Revelio.
Beast class. Let's go to the beast class.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu power.
Where is it beast class? Why am I getting lost? Come on, just want to finish one more mission and move on. Where is the Summoner's Court board? Let's finish one mission, one more quest.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous,
lagging again.
especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson
I have two
today?
beasts at my home, man.
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald.
Poppy's back.
Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Oh, man. Okay.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry.
Only my
Would
wish
you
my
mind
cat
giving him
would
some
say
beast
that.
feed?
They're never satisfied. You brush them, they don't like it. Oh, wish it was like this, dude. Fluffy skin. Fluff skin. Now what? Okay.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
Is he useful?
He is.
Can he kill bad
Kindness
dudes?
is one of his best qualities,
Oh,
right
kindness.
after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone.
What about vengeance?
Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Liesel.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to
Why
buy
does the
something
cutscenes
from Honeydews.
lag on screen? Weird. The game seems fine.
Stupid
lag.
thing. Oh.
Uh-oh.
What
This
in
looks like
Merlin's
sushi.
name are you doing?
This looks like sushi.
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
That's a big cat.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training.
What would you like me to do next, Professor?
Assist Miss Sweeting at the Neasel enclosure. She will need help brushing and feeding them. You will find it is similar to your work with the puffskins.
Okay, that's cool. I'm brushing them. Let's feed them. Come here. Let's feed some food.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
I know.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student?
Puffskins are fond of bogies. It's brilliant to catch someone by surprise with one.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
I'm not done yet.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
It's a pet. Let's go.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really?
Oh, that's scary.
Well, thank you.
That's
I
scary.
think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Thanks for the confidence.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Just hope I stay alive.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Oh. Nice. I was looking at this. Finally, beast. The real beast.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
Can she
Go
fly
on,
me to
introduce
Mars?
yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Or she's gonna tear me apart?
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her.
Oh man, only I wish I
but
could do this to my
she's a
cats.
dreadful
Flash
busybody.
this and the nails get cut and trimmed and they get brushed. But nope, I have to go with their clothes and it's so freaky, man. Now just the sushi just giving me a scratch with that meat. Dang, this is so much easier. Just fly.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
Pretty cool.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Alright, finally. I'll see you the next one. Let me go have some food. Leveled up.